morning dose of teh tarik may get more expensive soon. That's because the government has reportedly given the green light for an increase of up to 600 ringgit in the wholesale price of refined sugar. That's a jump from 1,900 ringgit to 2,500 ringgit. The increase follows a hike in raw sugar prices. According to Nanyang Siang Pao, MSM Malaysia Holdings had requested the hike. Its president and group CEO Muhammad Amri Sahari is also reportedly calling on the government to raise the retail price of sugar as well. The Pavilion Group and the Genting Group are joining hands with Vietnamese developer Van Thien Phat Group Corp to develop a 24.3 billion ringgit MISC project in the Republic. According to Vietnam's Saigon Gai Pong, the Saigon Peninsula project covers nearly 118 hectares at Phu Thuan Ward of District 7 in Ho Chi Minh City. It includes a multifunctional park, a massive cruise terminal port, office towers and resort villas. Pavilion Group will lead in the master planning, while Genting Group will build a 200,000 gross registered tonnage cruise terminal port. Korean engineering and construction outfit, POSCO Engineering and Construction, and Hyundai Engineering and Construction will also take part in the project. Shipping giant MISC Berhad saw its net profit for the second quarter of FY16 jump by 80% due to a windfall from the acquisition of subsidiaries, even as top line fell. Net profit came in at 1.35 billion ringgit compared to 745.2 million a year before, which included an 847.3 million ringgit net gain due to the aforesaid acquisitions. However, lower income from LNG shipping and oil and gas support services resulted in revenue falling by 8% to 2.39 billion. MISC says that freight rates may come under some pressure with a projected larger delivery of new petroleum tankers in the second half of 2016. It adds that the market for LNG vessel spot charters remain weak due to the escalating oversupply of vessels and expects this negative outlook to remain for the rest of the year. Maxis Berhad says that the proceedings by India's Central Bureau of Investigations against Tan Sri Ananda Krishnan has no impact on its operations. It says Maxis Berhad is a separate and distinct legal entity from Maxis Communications Berhad. Similarly, Astro Malaysia says that Astro All Asia Networks was a separate entity. Recall that India CBI had applied for warrants of arrest against Ananda, his trusted General Augustus Ralph Marshall, Maxis Communications and Astro All Asia Networks. This was related to CBI's Aircel-Maxis money laundering case involving former India Telecoms Minister Dayanidhi Maran and his brother Kalanidhi Maran. IGP Tan Sri Khalid Abu Bakar said that the Malaysian police has no legal purview to detain Ananda and Marshall, as the police could not make an arrest without an order from the local courts. He explained that India had to apply for permission from a court in this country before further action can be taken. Malaysian condom manufacturer Carex Berhad has joined Forbes Asia's Best Under a Billion list this year. For the 6 months ended March 31st, Carex's profit was up 28% to 54.6 million ringgit, while revenue in the same period increased 19% to 261 million ringgit from 218.5 million ringgit. Carex expects to raise its production to 6 billion condoms this year and eventually to 7 billion per annum by the end of 2017. According to Forbes, companies from China, Hong Kong and Taiwan made up 65% of this year's list. Best Under a Billion honors 200 companies in the Asia-Pacific region with yearly revenues of between $5 million and $1 billion. Forbes Asia's editor Tim Ferguson says even if the Chinese economy continues to slow, the rest of Asia is going to find big markets for high-value goods and services. The other 4 new entrants are Inari Emetron Berhad, Mitrujaya Holdings Berhad, MyEG Services Berhad, and Signature International Berhad.